This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the gray trunks trimmed with black. Lightning hands. Fighting out of the blue corner from General Santos City in the Philippines. Truly one of the all-time greats. Boxing's first and only 8-division champion of the world. Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
Todd, I love this place. The atmosphere is second to none. If you get the right fights, we've got fun all night.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The straight right just misses. Misses. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Lucky that hook didn't score. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Misses with the straight left. And he scores with the counter. He threw a punch and just got countered. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
You're switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes.
Yes, I like that round. Good round, you feel good? Good work out there.
And then get back out there and win the round.
I'm missing. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything, all right? Now go back out there and win this round. You only lost one round. Nothing. Don't worry about it. I need you to focus on what...
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, you'll see it.
You're better than that, kid. Just go back out there and get behind.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots.
Get your mind back on the job. It was a god-awful round.
Timing already. The right hand's beautiful. That's it.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Even in the same league as him. Come on, switch up.
Good man, good man. Just same again. Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing.
And there's the bell to start round two. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Good counter punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
Oh, man, you got a swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
His stamina is off the charts. A lot of effort being exerted here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Mate, what you doing? Come on, the fight's not over yet. You gotta go.
Great defense in the end of all of that. And do what you gotta do.
On to the third. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
The jab not finding its target. Well done with that counter shot. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Catch and shoot. Nope, that hook won't score. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Back together. Right, let's go out there and
Nice round, good round. I like that, I'm happy. You were thinking.
hand off and win the round on your jab. And breathe when you're stepping about, all right?
And there's the bell to start round 4. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You'd like to see more jabs. Nice counter shot. And he misses with that straight left. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
We hear that phrase second win. You've got to find it somehow.
And you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
He misses with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. The corner's got... What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Great round, now relax. Relax now, I don't want you to load.
Your lead. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
Take him out, he's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's a
Tougher fight because he's going to be confident. I want you to go back out there and take his confidence away. Go out, and in the first minute, stick him in the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace and get your momentum.
do what you're doing, the gaps will appear. Stay focused.
Tracks. Get your mind back on the job. There's a god-awful round.
Back into the fray here in round 5. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't turn on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those popped areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Punch, counter punch. Caution being thrown to the wind. How about that time counter shot? You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Straight right just misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Good work, that's it.
Here we go in the 6th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Taj, you know what? Sometimes on a belly of the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Incredible work rate. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. The courage on display here is incredible. Through the straight left, but it won't score. They exchange punches. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
He's ready to go.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there.
Through. Don't let him coast through this round or he'll ride it out. Go out there.
We don't care. Go out there and win this next round.
Ready. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. And just stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Good work. Keep going. Just keep them on the other end of that jab, and you get you.
Go back and win the rounds, right? There's only one round
In there, vary up a little bit so you can't figure you out. Good work.
I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your minds on the job. Get back out there and
Back in the fight. Great round. Good man. You say focus? Don't let him back.
Here comes round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him. Frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. That counter shot lands. These punches coming from every angle. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Stamina is off the charts. Nice counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
back into the fight that round. That's his round.
Take him out. Look, he's ready to go. He's gone already.
Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing bats together. Listen,
And we enter the 8th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Beautiful counter shot. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
He needs to be careful. careful not to punch himself out. Parries that jab away. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing. And down goes Pacquiao. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four. Come to me.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Loading up, he was still landing your power shots. Good work. And don't forget the jab. And don't get...
Okay, now you've let him back into the fight that round. I need you to focus on what
You got to do. Good work. Just keep them on the other end of that jab.
You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics.
There's the bell to start round 9. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a hustle now. He's got a bluff him.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Just misses with that uppercut. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you start thinking, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagan and pickpocket them.
Beautiful counter punch. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A perfect counter shot. This is a high-octane battle. Got out of the way of that right hook. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breaths. Big deep breaths.
Right hand's beautiful.
We've made it to round 10. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this match?
Don't get trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Nice counter. Those counter punches have to hurt. A swing and a miss with the left hook. And that jab just missed with the left hand. The perfect counter lands. him clean. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Good counter punching. Straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
You cannot gas out if you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight. You have no excuse for gassing out.
What you doing? Come on, you're switching off. You got complacent.
Stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Good work.
Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just boxing.
Then the gaps will appear. Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking for that one shot or anything. Just set him up and you'll take him out. Look, he's ready to go. He's
Been coasting this fight. Now you're going back into it.
Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. They really seem to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Is he going to punch himself out, though? There's a counter shot. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You're gonna hope.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Is Pacquiao gonna go down after that shot? Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Right hook just missed. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
There's a lot on the line here.
that jab and you get your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few body shots.
What you doing? You switched off completely. Don't worry about that round. Let's go.
You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, you were still landing your power shot.
Right, but we don't care. Go out there and win this next round.
Defense on the end of all of that, and do what you got to do. Good work. There's 1, 2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Now, good work. Stay focused. Don't let him back in the fight. Great round.
Anything. Go back and win the rounds, right?
And already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few body shots in there.
The fight's not over yet. You gotta go out there and win this round.
You want focus? Go on. Don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him no free shots.
Mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is.
And that'll do it for the minute.
Landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
There's the bell for round 12. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Nice counter punch. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Catch and shoot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? The perfect counter lands. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Trying to land that jab. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. The judges have spoken, a unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.